Hello guys, today I'll be talking about Chucky's evil lore. Chucky is not a normal animatronic.
This is the dark origin of Chuck E. Cheese. So Chuck the mouse, he was actually a homeless mouse, and he was like on the streets of New York City.
Yeah.
Now back this, he loved singing. That was like his thing. Because he loved the smell of pizza, he would wait outside of like a pizzeria. One day, when he was chilling like outside the pizzeria, he decided to like sing. Cause I don't know, he was like humming and whatever.
Yeah.
And the pizza shop guy is like, you know, you can sing all right still. I'm gonna hire you to sing like in the pizza shop. So he hires him. And at the pizzeria, on his first day of the job, he decided to sing and like, I'm gonna sing a song. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yo, he was getting booed and shit. He saw a boy with a birthday crown on.
Okay.
And he decided to sing happy birthday. And since the only thing he ever loved was singing happy birthday to the kids at the orphanage.
That wasn't that scary. Let's get to next video.
That never closed. Last night I drove past an old Chuck E. Cheese, but the sign was glowing. Even though they've been shut down for years, the lot was empty, but the neon mouse smiled at me, so I went in. Every game was on, lights flashing, tokens clinking, but the place was completely empty, except for the animatronics. They weren't moving, but their eyes followed me. Then the power cut. When the lights came back, they weren't on stage anymore. They were standing in the arcade, closer. I ran for the door, locked, and over the speakers I heard it, distorted childlike voices chanting, where a kid can be a kid, forever. And then I saw it, the rat costume in the corner. It was breathing, waiting.
That was scary. Imagine Chucky breathing. I would be scared. Now let's get to the next video.
You wanna go Chuck E. Cheese?
No.
Well, that's where you finna go. Come on. Get out the car. That's where you going, because you're bad. Come on. Take him to Chuck E. Cheese. We taking you to Chuck E. Cheese.
Like, why will a kid be crying?
Come on, let's
because
go.
he doesn't want to go to Chuck E. Cheese.
You gonna behave yourself?
I would go to
Okay.
Chuck E. Cheese. So much. And now let's talk about Chuck E. Cheese games. Let's get into the next video.
Secret about Chuck E. Cheese that the company doesn't want you to know about. This family-friendly pizza chain has been entertaining kids for decades, but there's something strange happening behind the scenes. A dark secret that's been kept hidden for years.
That one wasn't
if you
that
ordered
scary,
a pizza
so let's
from
get
them a
into
few
the
years
scary
ago,
parts
it
about
probably
Chucky.
came out looking something like this.
This one is
Mismatched
scary.
and
Let's get
very
into it.
odd looking.
You, that's
this
disgusting.
caused people to believe that the company were
imagine
recycling
eating
their pizza,
recycled
using old
pizza.
leftovers and scraps
I
to
would
make
throw
new
up.
ones.
Let's get into another video.
There is a secret about Chuck E. Cheese's the company doesn't want you to know. If you ordered a pizza from them a few years ago, it probably came out looking something like this. The pieces look so mismatched that people started to believe the company was reusing uneaten slices, piecing them together like a puzzle to form a new pizza. A Chuck E. Cheese is, of course, denied
The
these
pizza
allegations,
is so
but
uneven.
there's still no
Some is
explanation
small,
of
and
why
some
these
is big.
pizzas look this way,
What if
and it
Chucky,
leads us
that
to
gave me
believe that
goosebumps. Even I sliced the Say pizza you're at Chuck better.
E.
Cheese on a random Tuesday. Now let's get into the next video. Then boom, Chucky starts breathing on the stage. I would be so scared.
Cheese is permanently removing its animatronic ban nationwide. Don't believe me? Check this out.
Call it Five Nights at Freddy's effect. Chuck E. Cheese says it's removing its iconic animatronic band.
And why all of a sudden? Well, it's because of this horror movie that just came out last month called Five Nights at Freddy's. And let me tell you, I got to see these in person and they are spooky and ginormous. The movie shares a lot of resemblance to its Chucky counterpart. Both are taking place in a pizza arcade filled with its own animatronic band. But after watching this, kids are just too scared to spend their birthday here. So sales numbers are at an all-time low. But the marketing team has brilliantly found an alternative way to bring kids back by removing these animatronics completely and replacing them for, and I quote, new enhancements like this giant video wall and state-of-the-art dance floor, which this location
Why
in
would
Bell,
kids be
California
scared
just
to
had
spend their
remodeled 3 weeks
birthday
ago.
there?
But what do you guys
Is
think?
Chucky
Will you miss the
scary?
Munchins make-believe
Yes
band?
or no?
Or not?
Put your opinion in the comments. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, guys. Bye.
Watch me, watch me.